It's your boy. Gucci Gucci, everybody. Welcome back to It's Your Boy. I'm out here doing another Q&A video, but before we get into that, I want to wish y'all all a belated happy 4th of July. It was over the past weekend. This weekend, I was personally in Boston celebrating. I went with my brother and a couple of our close friends. We crashed out of his house. We went to a Red Sox game. We went to Quincy Market. We went to Harvard. We was out there chilling in Boston, hanging out, having a good time. So I hope y'all also had a good time. Let me know what you guys did for the 4th of July in the comment section below. And if you didn't know that I was doing a Q&A, it's most likely because you are not following me on Instagram. I've been asking y'all to follow me there, and that is where I asked y'all if you wanted to be a part of my next Q&A video, you gotta ask me questions on my Instagram. So if you want to do that again for the future, just go follow me on Instagram and stay tuned for when I post a post telling you guys what to do. And another thing I also want to address is the winner of who's gonna play your boy in Madden 16. And the lucky winner is Yo Mama Jr. What up to you, B? Go ahead and check your Instagram direct message. I'll be messaging you there to see how we can get this on and popping. But again, Yo Mama Jr., check your Instagram. You are the winner of It's Your Boy playing me in Madden. Let's get this money, yo. RN Blackie asked me, who is your favorite sister and why? Well, you know, I guess I only got one sister, so it's gotta be my girl, Rachel. Shout out to you, Rachel. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you, sister. That's my sister, y'all, if y'all ain't know. Tyler Tangerine asked me, did you play any sports growing up, and if so, what position? So I did play a couple sports growing up. My very first sport that I played, I was like, this is before middle school. I was playing baseball. My dad had me playing baseball. I played that for at least 3 or 4 years. I was never really good at it at all. I didn't really like the sport. My dad really just kind of wanted me to play it, and it was just something I kind of ended up doing. I think when I played, I think I was somewhere in the outfield. I was usually just chilling in the outfield. I wasn't very good, like I said. They didn't have me on the infield. They didn't have me on the bases. I wasn't a pitcher. I remember one time I tried out for pitching, and it was just god awful, yo. That will never be done again. I have mentioned before that I did play football for 1 year. I played football my freshman year at high school. I did go to St. Joe's, if you guys didn't know that, out in Buffalo, New York. And there I played cornerback and wide receiver on our freshman football team. I only did that for a year because I had some back problems after that. But yeah, I did that. And then in my final 2 years at school, I played, oh my god, is this cat in the way? I got cats, y'all. Anyways, so the other sport I played bowling for my last 2 years at St. Joe's. I played bowling a lot when I was growing up. My dad, he used to be in the league, and me and my brother, we used to go bowling. We used to get those free bagels. You know, we was out there getting it. I was bowling like, 50s or something when I was pretty young. But I decided to pick it up. Me and my boy James, he was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. And we got the JV bowling team. I didn't start or anything, but I had some coming off the bench plays. I remember one time I came off the bench, we were down and we needed a huge performance, and I think I got like 200 games in a row, which was a big deal for me back then. I can get a 200 game now a little bit easier than back then, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Bailey Golab 75 asked me, what was your main goal when growing up? Man, I mean, I gotta think hard about that one. I mean, I think when I was younger, the very first thing I wanted to be was an architect. I can't really know why. I would just like draw buildings and draw cars. The architects don't even really design cars, but that's what I did. So I think that was the very first thing I wanted to do, was become an architect. And then after that, it was computer engineering. I did that for a little while. Then I did some like learning how to hack computers. And then I ended up switching into film when I got to college. So I did a whole bunch of different things. But I think the very, very first thing I wanted to do when growing up was to be an architect, which is clearly not what I'm doing now. Ty370 asked me, who is your favorite NBA player? So, all time and currently, well, hands down, LeBron James. That boy, three-time NBA champion, just won it this past year. I'm a huge fan of LeBron James. I've been following him ever since he's been in high school. I was very young at the time. I don't know if you guys know, but he was on, like, the cover of Sports Illustrated, like, labeled the chosen one. And my dad used to always get Sports Illustrated going up. So I would read those, and I saw this magazine. I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. And I wasn't really into the NBA yet, So, the next season, I watched a couple games. I wasn't like a huge NBA fan, but LeBron James was who I was watching when I was doing that. And, ever since then, every year, he won Rookie of the Year. He brought the Cavs to the finals. I think he was like 23 years old. That's how old I am. I couldn't imagine leading a team to the NBA finals, but that dude did, and now he's out here. He's like in his 13th year in the league. So LeBron James is definitely my favorite NBA player, and I've been always telling my friends, like, when he retires, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't have a team that I root for. I just root for LeBron. So I guess I'll just have to find someone else to root for. Cornchy27 asked me, where is your favorite place to eat in Western New York? So I got two answers for this one. One for when I was in college living up in Rochester. My favorite place to get food was this Indian place called Raj Mahal. I was turned on to Indian food the last couple of years. I neglected it. I was like, oh, that don't look good. That don't smell good. Yo, if you have never tried Indian food, y'all, believe me, you're gonna love it. I usually get the chicken tikka masala. I'm out here beasting on them, putting it in the bucket, oh. That is a really great dish. You can't go wrong with Indian food, y'all. So this place, Raj Mahal, right by my college, is a place I used to go to a lot. And in Buffalo, New York, I will say, when I was younger, we didn't really go out to that many restaurants, when I was in high school, whatever. We went out to eat, but, not like a whole bunch of, like, Western New York specific places. But since I've been older, I haven't been here that much. So, I'm a little out of touch. So, I went to 716 one time downtown. That place was cool. I loved all the big screen TVs, and the really, really, really big screen TV. That was really cool. I wasn't a huge fan of the food, but, I guess the place I go to the most, I love me some Jim Steakout, y'all. How can you say no to a steak hoagie? That joint is too nice. They got the magic sauce, whatever that is. They got the steak. It's delicious, y'all. So I like Jim Steakout and Raj Mahal. Mike, followed by a bunch of numbers, asked me, what are your dreams in life to accomplish and how do you plan on doing it? Well, I would like to, I guess my biggest dream right now, this is like, if I have a bunch of different ways I can go with my career, what I'm doing, but if I had to pick, I would love for my YouTube to get big. So I guess my dream is that I become YouTube famous. Like, I got millions on millions on millions of subscribers, and I'm producing content daily. I can afford to do that. I don't have to be worried. No, YouTube is paying my bills. I'd be getting paid to do what I love. That would be so dope. I would love to be doing that. And I guess what I'm doing to try to do that, like I said, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Those places, I'm trying to build up on my social media game to try to get out to more fans, to try to reach out to y'all, to try to connect with my fans. And I'm hoping that that's going to bring in some more subscribers, and so I'm trying that out. So that's something I'm trying to do. I also try to produce the greatest content I can for y'all. I'll be having a new Madden video coming out soon. It takes me hours to finish one of those videos. I put a lot of time into editing those, getting the music right, doing the intros. So I'm just trying to make sure my content is top notch. I want to be, I look at other people online. I think I produce better videos than a lot of other gamers online. The whole thing is just getting people to see my content. So I would love to become YouTube famous. Who is your favorite player in the NFL? Well, I'm not excluding Buffalo Bills players because those are my favorite players. But if I'm looking at the other 31 teams in the NFL, my current favorite player has to be Cam Newton himself, Mr. Dab on him, cuh. I have been following Cam Newton. I wasn't following him when he was at Florida when he first got into college. But ever since he was at that first year at Auburn, when he was balling out, he won the Heisman, he won the national championship. I was watching that college season very, very closely. And Cam Newton, he's just like a great charismatic guy. I remember watching some video before he got drafted of him like rapping on the sidelines with his teammates or whatever. And it was so funny. That moment specifically, I remember. And ever since he's been with the Carolina Panthers, I've loved what he did. I was rooting for them in the Super Bowl. Good job, Peyton Manning. I'm glad he won it. But, I was rooting for the Carolina Panthers. So, yeah, Cam Newton, keep dabbing on him, man. Corvette Zeo 699 hit me up in the DM and asked me, am I going to stay in New York? So to answer this question, New York, the state, I will definitely be in New York, the state. I've been mentioning this to you guys for the past couple of videos now, that I am in the process of potentially being hired for a full-time job up in Rochester, New York. If I do get accepted to that job, I will just live in Rochester. I'll move up there. I'll move back there, I should say, because I am currently in Buffalo. I'll move back up there. there. You know, I'll be there for for foreseeable future. You know, they got great benefits and whatever. But if I do not get the job, I will be going to New York City. I have a living situation already out there for me. The people, my future roommates are already out there. They're just kind of holding the room for me until I figure out if I get the job or not, which should be around this time next week. I had an interview yesterday, my second interview actually, and it went really, really well. I met a whole bunch of people with the company. I was there for about 2 hours. I feel really good about the opportunity, so I am thinking I am going to land this job and be in Rochester, but if not, I will be in New York City. But there is no way I can see myself being in Buffalo, New York anytime soon. Alright, that's going to be it for this one, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. In recap, if you want to participate in future Q&As, you gotta follow me on Instagram and you gotta follow me on Twitter. That is where I will be announcing I'm accepting questions and letting y'all know when I am doing an upcoming Q&A. And also, Yo Mama Jr., you are the first winner of getting a chance to play against me in Madden 16. Check your DM. I will hit you up there and we can get this game on and popping. If you want to have a chance to play against me in the future, like I said, for the Q&A, you gotta follow me on Instagram, you gotta follow me on Twitter. That is where I will be announcing opportunities such as this one. I'll be doing the next one maybe in a couple weeks or so. Let's see how this one goes. And I will most likely be doing NBA 2K16 in the next game. But I'm down to do another game of Madden, and I would also like to do maybe a game of Rocket League, because I know you can get multiple people in Rocket League, and I don't really have a lot of Rocket League gameplay on my channel, but I do personally play a decent amount of Rocket League, so I would like to bring that to y'all. So if you guys want to see some Rocket League gameplay, not just for the playing against me, but just me playing online against other people and uploading videos, let me know if you want to see that as well in the comment section below. But until next time, it's your boy, J Bucks, J Puzzle, J what it do. Jay, I gotta put it in the bucket. Thanks for watching. Oh, I ain't no boys, you still up here. Oh, what is this? I don't need to have a sniper out. Oh, but I had to hit the headshots. I had to be clutch. It was time to be clutch. Oh, another one. Can I get one more? Oh, what? I definitely shot that dude in the back of the head. I definitely did.